You are listening to Surviving Suicide Loss, Making Your Way Beyond the Ruins, written by Rita A. Schulte, narrated by Maryjane L. Baer. A listener's note. All websites and phone numbers herein are accurate at the time of publication, but may change in the future or cease to exist. The listing of website references and resources does not imply publisher endorsement of the site's entire contents. Groups and organizations are listed for informational purposes, and listing does not imply publisher endorsement of their activities. For a copy of the endnotes and resources, go to moodypublishers.com and search by the title Surviving Suicide Loss. Click on the download in the free resources section. Names and details in some stories have been changed to protect the privacy of individuals. All scripture quotations, unless otherwise indicated, are taken from the Holy Bible, New International Version. Scripture quotations marked TLB are taken from the Living Bible. Scripture quotations marked ISV are taken from the Holy Bible, International Standard Version. Dedication. Mike, safely home. When darkness overtakes him, light will come bursting in. Psalm 112, 4. TLB. Author's note. I'd like to first acknowledge my husband, Michael William Schulte. Strange, I know, since this audiobook is about his death by suicide. But I wanted to take a moment and acknowledge his life. In the chapters that follow, you will hear about my husband's illness and death by suicide. But that isn't his story. The real story is a story of faith, hope, and love. It's about how he touched people's lives and brought hope and healing to them, not only through his dental office, but through his just being who he was. He was a good man. A loving man, a very generous man, a man who loved God with a passion and who loved his family and friends. He used his gifting as a dentist to minister to those who were less fortunate, and in his practice, which at times seemed more like my counseling office, he prayed with the weary and broken-hearted, pointing them to God. Mike was an activist. He was an advocate for the unborn, and he spent years of his life giving time and attention to that work. He was involved in missions in Nicaragua, where he ministered to the poor, helped build homes, and supported an orphanage. He was everyone's hero.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?